everybody and welcome to my last look for this spring 1 week 1 palette challenge. So today, I can't believe it, but I'm already filming the last look. Today I think I'm going to do a lovely huge golden bronzy look because there are many amazing colors in this to achieve such a look. So I'm back with the TooFaced Sweet Peach palette, and I think today I'm going to stay with this side, the browns and the golden shades in the palette. And I'm going to start with, as always, kind of, just because today I really need a nice transition shade, the light color in the corner down below, which is peaches and cream, and also my Exo Beauty vegan crease blender brush because I love it so much. Definitely one of my absolute favorite brushes. And I just want to add a little bit of this mainly in the crease because I wanted to make a darker kind of bronzy smoky eye, and I always realized that it's very essential to have a good transition shade when you're planning on a smoky eye. Okay, staying with the crease blender brush and going into the color Georgia, which is right next to peaches and cream, in a lovely very neutral pinky peach, and I'm putting that one in the crease. It just gives the slightest little hint of color. It's really nothing too dark or strong, but it gives a nice color to transition into later on. I'm not focusing it too much in the outer corner because I have a plan for that later, but I'm mainly blending it all the way in the crease, just creating a nice, very smoothly blended shade there, all the way towards the inner corner. Okay, next I'm going in with the next color, which is Puree. This is a very nice cool toned kind of orangey brown. Still staying with the crease blender brush, the same one, getting a nice amount of shade, the shadow on the brush, mainly on the tip, and now I'm blending that one in the crease. All the way to the inner corner, trying to stay pretty much above the crease. I'm not getting too far down. Now I'm going in with my trusty blending brush, which is the Laura Mercier ponytail brush, which I'm loving. And now I'm doing, of course, the same thing on the other side. Okay, so that is done. And now to darken it up even a little bit more, I'm going to use Summer Yum, which is right next to Puree and which is kind of the same darkness of color, just that it is a lot more of a reddish brown. And I am blending that mainly only into the crease, again the crease blending brush, in towards the inner corners. Not blending it too far up, it's really concentrated in the crease. Back in with my Laura Mercier brush, blending that a little bit. Alright. Okay, and now to the darkest color for today, which is Charmed, I'm sure. So the darker brown up here in the corner. And I'm going to use, well, a very defined brush, which would be good. I'm going to start using the Laura Mercier eye crease brush, and I'm putting that one in the crease. Don't use too much at a time. Mainly in the middle of the eye. I'm also blending in the outer corner. Now I'm using the angled shadow brush by Exo Beauty. For the dark shadow, as you can see, it goes in the crease, in the outer corner, and kind of not really in the outer corner, blend it down towards the middle of the eye. Like this. Okay, now I'm also blending it a little bit with the ponytail brush, also blending it all the way to the inner corner. Okay, and now you're going to need some concealer. I'm using the NYX HD Studio Photogenic one, and I'm going to put some of that on the back of my hand. And now I'm using a Exo Beauty dual paddle brush and the smaller end of it. And with that, you're going to want to create a wing out here. I'm kind of trying to draw it on pretty far in here. Make sure that you have a nice line. Okay, now that you're looking funny like me, it's time for the fun. And that means glitter in my case. today, and I'm going for some golden glitter. This is actually a glitter eyeliner from the Tanya Burr Cosmetics advent calendar from last year, and this is the glitter liner in gold, and putting that on top of where I just applied the concealer. It's not a very hugely intense glitter, so if you have something more glittery you might want to go for that. I just will have to layer it a lot to get the intensity I want to. Okay, so if you have a glitter which is more intense than that one, highly recommend that one. This one is just very subtle and not too intense, kind of just layering it. This now I only have to let it dry, so if you have some kind of loose glitter powder, I think that's maybe better. Drying my makeup with MAC Makeup Receipt. Also, something of course you can do is to add a little bit of eyeshadows. What I'm also doing is using the small end of the dual paddle brush and going into the colors Luscious and Nectar, just patting a little bit in and patting it on top. And then on top of that, I'm going again with the glitter and patting it on. Okay, so now on to the next step, and for that I'm going to use a Zoeva 234 Luxe Smoky Shader brush and the color Nectar, and I'm getting a lot of it on this brush and putting this one in my inner corner. Blending it into the middle but leaving out the dark line there. Now we want to take a eyeliner brush, something like that. This is a MAC 212. I'm going back into the color Charmed, I'm sure, which is the dark brown we used, and I'm kind of darkening up the line between the two gold parts. Just blending this color a little bit towards the inner corner. Now we're going back in my 234 by Zoeva and a little bit more of the gold. Just like this. And now on to the lower lash line, where I'm going to go back into Charmed and with my MAC 212, and I'm applying that one down here. Also going in with, I think, the same brush and the color Puree, and blend that on top. Also again with my 234 and the color Nectar again, a little bit blending it down here. Also blending Nectar a little bit into the other two colors out here. Now I need the glitter again, so whatever glitter you want to use, and I'm using that one in my inner corner. And a little bit more of Nectar on, so also in the inner corners, kind of on top, and to make it a little bit more intense. Okay, and that is a very intense and a little bit more out there eyeshadow look done. Just wanted to create something a little bit edgier today. Now we need mascara. As always, just use false eyelashes if you want to. Today I stay with mascara and with my Maybelline Lash Sensational. Like that. And I think that is lash wise more than enough. Okay, and that is my eyeshadow look done for the day. And as you can see, I think with too much lash, I think all the work you just did with the glitter and so on might vanish a little bit too much. Love it. Now the question of what lip to wear with it. I thought about maybe a dark brown or something cool toned brownish nude, and I think I might go for the MAC, which is quite new to my collection. This is a matte by MAC, and this is called a Modern Temptress. I think it suits to the summer yum tones in the eyeshadow look quite nicely. I think I'm going to go for this one. That goes very nice with it. Also, I think it has got a slight golden shimmer to it. And this is the finished look, guys. What do you think? Maybe not something to wear every day, but you know, I like it. very edgy and just lovely. So yes guys, this is I think a nice look to close this whole series down and to make kind of a last statement about the palette and everything. This is my look for today. This is the last look for this whole series, my spring edition of the 1 week 1 palette challenge with the Sweet Peach palette. Now this look is maybe not too springy, I don't know, but it kind of reminds me of maybe Mother Earth or something. And I think the orangey and reddish undertones of the Puree and the Summer Yum shadows make it quite warm and summery, even though it's overall maybe more like a late summer, early autumn look, but I love it. I just wanted to make this and to do something very edgy and something different once in a while, and I hope that you like it. So this has been it, my spring edition of the 1 week 1 palette challenge with the Sweet Peach palette by TooFaced. An absolute amazing palette. I love it so much. It's just incredible. All the colors in here, I cannot understand how anybody could ever say something bad about it. I maybe did not use every single shadow. I think this one I never used. Don't know why. Talk it over to me. But I think all the other ones I used quite intensely, and if you want to see the colors I did not use in the look, then let me know in the comments down below. Highly recommend this palette. Love it a lot. You can create so many things. I actually thought about filming more videos for this challenge because I had so many more ideas and inspiration, and there are just so many things you can do with it. Definitely worth the money when it comes to how much you can do with it. Of course, in here are 2, 4, 6, 18 colors, but you know, 18 colors can also mean that you can hardly create any difference in looks. So, oh. Also, I'm sorry about my hair today. I allowed it to kind of air dry, and this is how it looks when it does it. Just wanted to see with a new length how they are reacting to air drying. I hope that you loved all my looks. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below, tell me which look was your favorite, and maybe link me your videos of the looks you created with this palette. I know there are many people who created looks with the Sweet Peach palette. Leave me a comment down below. Also, of course, telling me all the palettes you would love to see in a 1 week 1 palette challenge. So yes, thank you so much for watching this whole challenge, all the videos. Thank you so much for liking, commenting and subscribing, and for sharing this challenge and the whole series or only this video with your friends. So yes, thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Take care and have a lot of fun creating and reproducing and using the TooFaced Sweet Peach palette. Thank you so much and see you. Bye!